Welcome back, devs. So I'm just going to get straight into it. Okay. So first, let's open up Visual Studio, create a new project. This is going to be WPF, and I'm just going to call it Safe Key, and then click Enter. Okay, I don't know why that opened in the other screen. So obviously this is our main window, and I'm just going to change the size of this. So, okay, let's start off with the background. Let's get this background color. And actually, I'm going to, I've closed everything off. Let's just open up our app. I'm just going to create a solid color brush. X key. We'll say darkest color, and then I'm just going to try and get a few colors so I'm not having to keep going backwards and forwards. That'll do for now. I'll save that, and now we can actually access these from within our application. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the window. Let's get our properties window up, and we can come into our brush and go into here, and now we can select the colors that we've chosen. I'm actually going to rename that darkest to background. Yeah, like that. Let's just give it a quick run. Yeah, that's all right. It looks a little, yeah. No, it is about right, that. So close that. One or two other things I just want to quickly do. I don't want to be able to resize it. It's up to you if you want to, but I don't want to. The title will be in fact we can set that in our code, and the location, center screen. So now it's always going to load up on the center. Great. Okay, so now we've got that, we just want to I'm just going to do it with this. So let's make this. Oh, sorry, actually, no, what am I talking about? We're doing this first. We start off with this. So we need a header. So what we do, we need to split this into we need 2 rows, header and this body row, and then we need to split that into the second row into columns. So to do that, we will go grid dot row definition, and row definition. I want to make this a height of about 100, and if we come down here, we want to make another grid. This is going to go into our grid row 1, so down there, and I'm going to split this up into column, 2 column definitions. And we'll probably make, say, a width of 300 maybe, 250. Yeah, that looks about right. That'll do. So the top one, we want that to be a slightly darker color. So I'm going to just give it a rectangle. Create a rectangle. Sorry. Oh, it's in the wrong one. Needs to go down here. So rectangle. Fill. I'll come back to you. And we want to fill it. You actually want it to be a bit darker. So let's get that colour. Okay. So that's the top. We can add a logo. Image. Let me just add them first. So I've got this. I've created a few icons. I'm just going to add all of these actually, apart from that. And I'm just going to add them to a folder called icons. And just add them to that. I'll upload this to GitHub so you will have all these files available to you. Rectangle, so let's add an image. Source will be icons / safe lock logo underscore 64.png. Width 64, height 64, margin 20,000, and then we'll do horizontal alignment left. So I know that is a different colour, but I wasn't too keen on it being so bright, so I've just added it like that. Anyway, inside the second row, that first column, we want to add a list box. I'm going to give it a border brush of 0, border thickness 0, background colour, let's just have a nosy at what this one was. I'll just do that. I've just realised I'm going to actually split this up into another couple of rows because there's going to be a search. There's going to be, in fact, I'll do it into 3 rows because there's going to be at the top, there's going to be buttons. Underneath, there's going to be a search function, and underneath that is where the list is. So let's do another grid. I might just put a padding on this actually, a margin, sorry, margin 10. We'll see how we get on with that. Put the list inside the grid. Let's have a look. Grid, row definitions, row definition, row definition, row definition. Height 40, height 40, and then we'll put that in grid row 2. I might take that padding, that margin away actually, because yeah, that's better. I just didn't think it looked right. Right, so it looks a little bit odd because it's a different colour. It's the same colour at the top and then not at the bottom, so I'm actually going to make this transparent, and again I'm going to add a rectangle that will do a grid row span 3. And if I get that colour again, we can add that to the fill of this, so it does it for all. I'm also going to add another rectangle, which you might be thinking why, and this is going to be in the grid column 1. Oh no, sorry, no. This is going into this one. I know it's getting confusing. So this is going into this one. Fill. Let's just fill that. Bear with me, I understand. Horizontal alignment. Left. Width 1. It's going to give it that. I had you worried for a second there, didn't I? Right. Okay. Let's give it a run. Let's just have a quick look. I don't look too bad. I'm starting to regret this a little tiny bit. I'm just. It does give it a bit of colour though, so I'm not going to be worrying too much about that. Okay. Okay, so we've got our list. We just need to create a couple of buttons. So I've just created a couple more icons. Why have I got so much space? It's weird. I'm just going to add these to this. And these are going to be for the buttons. So the buttons are going in here. buttons. So we will say button, view box, image, source, icons slash plus dot png. The button is going to be height 40, width 40, and then we'll do a width of 16, height 16. Let's just have a look at what colour we've got here. 3A. 3A is the input background. Oops. So the background of this will be input background. Let's just add another one. Solid color brush, X key, input, border, brush, color, and then the the border brush will be that. I think I put that in the wrong one again. Yeah, it goes into this one. What happened there? There we go. So then we'll give it a horizontal alignment, right. Let's give it a margin 0, 0, 20, 0, do 5, 0. I think maybe the width of this could be 35. Actually, I'll do it 30. That's fine, it doesn't matter. Yeah. I don't know if to just have I'll think about that. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself. Stack panel. I'll add it to a stack panel. center. Orientation, we want this to be horizontal. So let's just copy that button, paste it there. We'll change this one to minus. Should we try minus alt? Yeah, I think I prefer them ones better. Yeah, I think I prefer them much better. So I'll just keep them as they are. Let me just have a check to see what this would look like. What do you think? I'll do right. Right, okay, so we've done that now. We've got our buttons. Now we need to create a search bar. So obviously we're going to need a text box. It's going to be in grid.row1. Let's close that. Height. Actually, we'll do padding instead of height. Padding. Actually, but we'll do height. 30. Margin 5. 0. 5. I need to do it. 0. 5. 0. The background will be input background. The border will be input border. And I wonder if I could add a grid to this. I don't think I can. No, I didn't think I could. I kind of just wanted to have an icon at the end. I might just have to put it like separate. So I think I'm just going to I'll add an image source icons slash search underscore 16.png. That's going to go in grid.row1 width 16, height 16, horizontal alignment right, margin 0, 0, 15, 0. That looks pretty decent actually. The text box is going to have a padding 0. Actually, we'll do 10, 0. Do 25 and 0. Let's just run it and see if that works. Oh, let's put content. Let's do content horizontal vertical content alignment center. Yeah, that's pretty spot on actually. I don't think I could have done that better if I tried. But I am just going to add a little bit extra. Do 30. No, actually we'll do 35. And also let's do the foreground color as input text. That's perfect. I love that. That's sorted. What's that? We're on 30 minutes. Okay. I'm going to call it a day on that. We've got the base of it. We've got the base of it there. We just now need to create the list and everything. And the reason why I'm going to move it on to the next part is because I kind of want to separate them. I don't want it to just drag out and like for people that are just after certain things to scroll through everything. I might even put chapters in this one actually because there is quite a lot to it. Anyway, so thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next part.